Brings us to 7:52. It's time for today's News Extra program, and brought to you by Gering Civic Center. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. And we're going to talk about, as Dennis mentioned, if it's January, it's Bits and Beverages and Soroptimist. And once again, they have their wonderful event coming up here this January on January 25th. Am I right, Rosalie?
That is correct.
Again, Rosalie Kramer here. She is the president of the local Soroptimist Club. So tell us what time it is on the 25th and how to get tickets.
Alrighty. The event begins at 6:30 and goes to 9 o'clock. It's being held at the Gering Civic Center. And tickets that are purchased in advance are $25. And tickets at the door are actually $30. There are 3 areas where you could access the tickets, and that is at All About Insurance, and they are on First Avenue, Gateway Realty, which is on Avenue I, as well as Platte Valley Main Branch on Circle Drive.
All right, so 3 good places to get your tickets for Saturday, January 25th. And tell us what Bits and Beverages is all about. I don't know how many years you guys have done this, but quite some time, right?
We're leading towards the 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
So, and I believe we were one of the first civic organizations that started the silent auction concept and has been developing throughout the community. And based on that, it's our signature event relative to raising funds relative to our service and scholarship awards that we give out a little later on in the year. So not only is the Bits and Beverage the signature, but we also have the community days with the Herburgers. That's one of our fundraisers. We're one of the sponsors, as well as our nut sales. So those are the 3 main events that contribute towards the funds that we distribute. And last year we distributed $15,000 in service agencies, along with approximately $2,000 in scholarship funds.
That's great. That's fantastic. So, and all of this to benefit women, basically, right?
Yes, our position and our mission is to influence the lives of women and children to meet their dreams and live their dreams, and also make a better life for them. So
that's a good idea. All right. So, how many people in your group now?
We have approximately 40 members, and we meet the first and third Thursdays of every month. Our first meeting is our business meeting, but our second meeting, which is the third Thursday, is a program meeting. So we try to educate, be aware as it relates to our mission.
And where do you guys meet at?
We meet at the Country Club at noon on those Thursdays.
All right. All right. We'll talk a little more about some of the silent auctions items, live auction items that they're going to have, and where the proceeds go to right after this.
Generation of virtual meetings is arriving at the Civic Center. Boost your productivity by meeting with multiple locations at one time and have
That's apropos that Civic Center is sponsoring.
System, you work visually in HD, allowing a rich learning experience. With no freezing a picture and a great sound system, your speaker can be off-site.
Well, yeah, I don't know how many times we
call 436
mention where the event's going to be. A lot of times it is at
www.geringciviccenter.com. The Gering Civic Center. True inspiration.
Well, we used to hold it at the Country Club, but we've just, we have now close to 20 tables of items.
Yeah. All right, we are back on News Extra. We're talking about Bits and Beverages, Soroptimist's main fundraising event. And Rosalie Kramer, the president of the local Soroptimist Club, is here. And you mentioned silent auctions. You guys kind of created that whole concept. And this event has grown to the point where you started at the Country Club. You've now moved it to the Civic Center, to a larger room, and partly because you have so many tables of silent auction items, right?
That is correct. We have approximately 20 tables of items, and that's about 300 that we've been consistently over the last few years. And let me say that if it wasn't for the local community, individuals and businesses, it's a collaborative effort in order to pull this off. And so we thank those businesses, and especially with the economic situation today, it's very difficult, but every year we always seem to make that next step where it's a little bit more than the year before.
All right, once again, Bits and Beverages this year, Saturday, January 25th, 6:30 to 9 p.m. at the Gering Civic Center. Tickets are $25 in advance, $30 at the door. We'll once again describe where you can get your tickets here in just a couple of minutes. But you have hors d'oeuvres there, and you have some wine and door prizes and these auction items. And really, folks don't really have to eat much before they go there, right?
That is correct. I encourage them not to. And there's plenty of food and drink, and whether it be wine or beer or soft drinks or coffee or iced tea. Also, right now I have the ability to share with you, we have the potential of 3 auction items. One being contributed by KNEB, and that would be the package to Deadwood. Second is Haskell beef. They're donating a quarter of a beef that is already processed and will be available that evening for you to walk out with. And as well as Regional West Health Services is contributing Rockies tickets.
All right, those are live auction items that are part of the event. So you mentioned all the agencies that you are help supporting with this event and your other fundraising activities. Although this is your main fundraiser, let's discuss some of those agencies you guys have helped out.
Yeah, we have supported over the years Buckboard Therapeutic Writing Academy, Capstone, CapWin with the various programs, the youth programs, the health center, LifeLink, the Scottsbluff County Volunteer Center, Special Olympics of Nebraska, as well as the Friends of Midwest Theater with their educational program for children. Doves, of course, is our key event or agency that we support. And also Western Nebraska Community College, where we support the GED program to encourage those women to move forward in their educational life, as well as the single parent network system, which is called the SPIN. So those are just a few of the agencies that we support regarding that. And then we also support scholarships for women that are going back, non-traditional women going back to college, as well as senior student scholarships in order to help them to pay for the books and so forth as they move forward in their educational future.
Well, you guys do a great deal there with the money raised from this event. So that's why it's very important that you go and get your tickets. And once again, where can folks get their tickets in advance?
They could get it at All About Insurance, Gateway Realty, and Platte Valley, the main branch.
All right. So that's where you get your tickets, or you can get them from any Soroptimist member, I'm sure. Just give them a ring, and they'll find a way for you to get tickets to the great Bits and Beverages event coming up once again, January 25th, 6:30 to 9 over at the Gering Civic Center. Rosalie, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for allowing us.